right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday.
Good morning.
Good morning, team.
How are we all?
We are excellent.
Well,
morning, Stanners.
Actually, we've already had a situation.
Yeah, I'm puffy.
Jace is a bit of a puffer fish this morning.
Give us a look at you.
Look at his little eyes.
Oh, you are a bit puffed.
Yeah, no, what happened was I came in, I was alert, I was ready to go, fighting fit. And then I walked in and one of our producers, the Narc, I think is wearing Brute for Women. There's some sort of...
She's gone with her Rexona.
Is it Glow?
Floral.
Are you wearing J-Lo Glow?
Britney Spears, I
It's
reckon.
actually the Mariah Carey one today.
Bloody Mariah. So there's certain perfumes that absolutely set me off.
She's
More
had
like
a Chemist Warehouse shop.
More
Yeah.
like a mum kind of operator.
Mum deodorant. No, what was...
Are you wearing Impulse and holding onto your
Impulse,
youth?
that's the
Impulse
one.
Destiny.
Impulse Destiny, the equivalent of Men's Lynx Africa.
God, there were some school bags that smelt like that when we were younger.
Anyway, turns out Jace is allergic to Impulse Destiny and his eyes are like closing over. Shame. And he's sneezing all the time.
I'll be right. Hey, lot to cover today. Tassie Devils.
That jumper is so pathetic.
The launch looked amazing. I love a function room with a pie warmer.
Mate,
But
how
why?
about this? There were pie warmers with mini little party pies set up at the back of the room.
Now,
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you said this to me 20 times. I don't know what the problem is. It's the footy.
Oh, was Tony Jones blowing up?
Why? Because they weren't big enough for the pies.
I don't understand what the problem with the pie warmer
Oh,
is.
it just looked a bit pov.
That's footy, though. What did you want? Hors d'oeuvres, canapes?
Oh, mate.
No, he's a demon.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's
He
it.
wanted a
maybe I'm getting a bit,
charcuterie.
maybe
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit judgy.
I mean,
early
you
on.
went with the Melbourne Footy Club to Taylor Swift and weren't they serving lobster mornay?
They were serving lobster.
Oh, were you in one of those, what do they call that room? Wankers.
Yeah,
Like,
corporate-
Yeah.
just-
corporate
oh,
hospitality.
my
Um,
No,
God.
welcome to the
But-
AFL, Tasmania.
But they've got the logo, which looks more like a feral cat than a Tassie Devil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen a Tassie Devil in the flesh, and I don't think it looks like that.
It's a bit dicey. I don't know.
But then the jumper is just the map of Tasmania,
Yeah, well, that's
which
traditional. That's been their jumper since the inception of footy. That's their state-based jumper
With the T on it.
Yeah.
That's got to go.
Yeah. You should zhuzh it up.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they should put the cat on it, not the map of Tassie. It's
yeah,
a bit
no,
like
I'm
I think
with you.
Running around with
with the map of Tassie on them
Yeah.
and a little pussycat picture. No,
In case we get lost where we're
crossover.
going, just look at my chest and follow the map. It's
Yeah.
very Prison
I
Break.
know about it.
Look,
Tony Jones was down there, and oh my gosh, I'll play it to you later. But he did one of the great interviews of all
he?
times with some of the kids down there.
oh.
They were pumped.
Oh, weren't they just?
All right, we're going to dive into the old Tassie Devils launch a little bit later on this morning.
Jason and I filmed postcards together yesterday.
How did we go, guys?
Well, it was a hot day, so
Yeah.
we had a few situations of him sweating through his
Did you
shirt.
have, because they've got sweat patches they can put under the arms.
He was sweating from his chest.
Oh, okay.
They were dabbing my chest.
When he says they,
It was me.
it was dabbing his own chest.
We
We had a great time.
don't speak for me. No, I did. We actually had a really good time. Got to shoot postcards, a story. When will it be on?
In about 4 weeks, I believe, 3 or 4
Yeah,
weeks.
right.
He did a how did you finish the show, Jace?
Bye for now.
What?
He did it. It's in the
I got
did
to,
it?
I got to do the double hand.
the famous Beck Judd bye for now.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've always wanted to do that.
he was talking about it
I've worked in
yesterday.
television for 23 years.
And Rebecca Judd reposted it on her socials, Jace saying bye for now. She's an icon.
Bye for now.
I can't wait to see you in action.
Yeah. I was very. I loved it. It was good fun. Can I just say though?
That didn't sound convincing at all.
No. I actually really enjoyed it, and the crew were lovely.
Okay.
But next time she says, guys, I can't do the meeting today. I have to shoot postcards all day.
It's a big, hard, exhausting day.
I can imagine.
That is bullshit. And I'll call it now. We went from cafe to pub and we'd sit down and go, what do we have to do now? And Lauren goes, they'll just bring food out. And we just ask them, what dish is this on camera? Smile, and then we eat it.
They did a slow cook. We went to David Neatz's new brewery,
Brewmanity.
Brewmanity.
Oh,
It's just
mate.
around the corner from here. It is a good spot. And they bought out a whole slow-cooked roasted lamb shoulder.
Oh, stop it.
Guess what Neatsy and I did before we started filming?
Neatsy.
What?
Like their mates. So cute. He's a footy guy now. Yeah, what did you and Neatsy do?
Remember where we went to cool down?
Oh, they went and stood in the cool room in the brewery because they were so sweaty.
If you want to...
What do you talk about? in there?
That, mate, if you want to advance a relationship fast, put two blokes in a cool
Were you
room.
expecting me to follow just to break
I
the ice?
was.
Because I was like, off you go. There won't be room for three of us, so when you hop.
So Neats has opened the door. He's walked in. I've walked in. I look behind me. There's no Lauren. And so it's just him and I in there. Ooh.
G'day, Neatsy.
Oh, no. Oh,
How's the
that's
footy
so
going?
awkward.
Loved it.
So I gave him some feedback on his career. All right. So, no, they are doing a cracking job
It's
down
very
there.
cool
Good
down
stuff,
there.
guys.
Yep.
And
Really-
also, they've still got like a portion of the profits going to Fight M&D, so we're
Right.
popping in. Only opened on Friday, so we were some of the first people through the doors.
You just mentioned before we were filming postcards yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds a little bit odd, but when the lamb came out,
Oh,
like they did a
God.
slow cooked lamb,
You were drooling like
incredible.
Was
and
it moist?
it was unbelievable.
was-
And you know when you pull the bone out, it just slides
Oh, yeah,
out.
Yeah, yes.
And
Stop
Lauren's
it.
like, Neatsy, run me through how this, how the place came about. And I'm like, speak quickly because I can smell the lamb.
You
the
were
lambs.
salivating, weren't you?
It actually smelt so good.
Mm.
It's a big call, but I would opt for that over doing the deed.
What?
Slow cooked lamb better than sex, you reckon?
Yeah. If it's done right. The lamb as well.
A good roast potato, though.
Oh. Yeah, I'm more of a mash guy. Yeah, my kids won't eat mash. I'm like, are you on the
What's
glue?
wrong with them?
That's what I said.
Did
Put them
you
back in, Lou.
Did you have some?
Let's try again.
Did you have some sort of condiment with the lamb?
Yes, they had a gravy and also a pepper sauce, which was rogue. No mint jelly.
I love mint jelly.
No, but it was pulled lamb. It was pulled lamb that went into like a little soft taco
I know,
situation with coleslaw and stuff.
If you said mint jelly,
Oh,
I would agree with you.
my
That
God.
right there
How
is
good's
better
mint
than
jelly?
sex.
What lamb with mint jelly?
Do you know I've got an appointment tomorrow actually, and that appointment they really get their fingers in, and their hands.
Into what?
I'm going to the osteo,
Oh.
and I reckon the osteo
Yeah.
is better than sex.
Yeah.
The relief you get at that
yeah,
place.
yeah. And it sounds similar.
Especially in my neck. Give you a kraken.
You don't have many options at this point, to be fair. So the osteo.
No, that's
as good as
That's a
it's
good
getting.
point. They're like, you have absolutely nothing wrong with your muscles. I know, but let's go
Get
another
your
round.
fingers in
Yeah.
deep.
We'll go another
You know what
round.
I did yesterday? We had a long day. I know you think postcards is an easy job, but we got in,
It is,
got in here early.
Yeah.
Then we went and filmed. Went and filmed postcards after that, but it was still a long day. Like I got home at
3. I don't know how people do it.
from up at 4
Yeah.
till 3. I was tired on a Monday, and I got home, and Paul had changed the sheets at our house.
Oh,
And when I had a hot shower and I went to bed and slipped into clean, soft sheets, and I was like, why don't you sleep in the spare room tonight
yeah.
and give me this bed, king bed, with clean sheets all to myself.
Yeah, like even if
Better
they're
than sex.
bit-
Fresh,
bit crispy?
soft,
Like-
crispy sheets.
sort of crunchy.
On a hot day when they're cold,
13,
sleep in the spare room.
24, 10. Let's run with this. What's better than doing the deed? 13, 24, 10. You join us on the air. You walk away with tickets to the fabulous Joel Creasy's brand new comedy show, Boom, at a venue near you from March 11. You can book now at Ticketek. He's bloody funny, Joel. We love him.
Very funny.
13, 24, 10. Is there something that you think is better than doing the deed?
The changing of the sheets, the actual doing it, it's a bit of a palaver.
Deep
It's certainly
dish.
not foreplay, but jumping in, better
Oh,
than sex.
I got
fresh
another one.
sheets, can't beat it.
Got another one?
Okay, go.
Finding a TV show, right, that you love and realising there's still like 8 series of it that you're late to the party.
Yes, what a
and you're like,
feeling.
this is the best.
Yeah.
And that goes a lot longer than doing the deed.
You haven't had sex in a long time, have you?
Got some great tips below deck. 13, 24, 10. What's better than doing the deed, Melbourne? We're asking on 13, 24, 10, what's better than doing the deed?
I've got one.
Is it the patting of the head?
Yeah, sometimes I go to bed and I'm so tired and we climb into bed together at the same time. And I look at Paul, look right in his eyes and I say, Dole, can you pat my head while I go to sleep? And I put my head on the pillow and he just strokes my head like a dog until I fall asleep.
Does he
And
tickle,
it's heaven.
does he tickle you under the chin like
Yeah.
a cat as well?
No, I'm not actually an animal. I'm just tired.
We know you're
And
not an
I just,
animal.
I just want a bit. I just want a bit of a head pat. Oh, and I'm asleep like a baby. Better than doing the deed, if you ask me. Not all the time, just sometimes. Okay.
Let's go to Adele on 13 24 10. In Clyde North, Adele, what's better than doing the deed?
Good morning, guys. Jace, you'll understand this one when 7:30 rolls around and the kids go to bed.
Oh, just that time. Like, I look at that clock at 6 o'clock and I go, here we go, we're on the home run. We can do this.
But then once they're down, do you look at your partner and go, let's go? Or you're
Absolutely not.
don't talk to me.
No,
Give me an
don't
hour.
talk to me. Don't touch me.
It's time for you to go to bed now.
What are you still doing up? Get in there. 13 24 10. Join us on the air. What's better than doing the deed, Melbourne?
Sometimes the rain can be pretty good. Like that, the sound of rain.
Oh,
falling
jeez,
on-
you really aren't getting any lately, are you?
I know.
He's
That's-
clutching at straws.
That screams lonely.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, the
Single.
kettle's boiling. Better than doing the deed.
Sometimes I
the
just
whistle
sit
of
in
the
my
kettle.
house and listen to the rain. Oh, that's fun. Hey, cool guy.
Oh,
Hey,
right,
hey.
you two studs.
We're going to have to disagree with you there, Clint. I would say the deed is better than the rain. But you
Let's
knock yourself out.
go to Faulkner Cam. Good morning. Talk to us. What do you consider better than doing the deed?
When you get something to fit perfectly into a gap.
Oh, yeah. Very similar.
What do you
activity.
mean?
Like the other week, I was moving house, packing the moving truck,
Yeah.
just getting a couple of things in, then like a bookcase right down the side.
Oh,
Perfectly,
yes.
no moving space. That's
yes.
just
Yeah.
Like Tetris straight
Yeah.
in.
like Tetris. Just slide it in, you
Yeah.
go, oh, yes.
Actually, I would argue when playing Tetris and you get that long
Yeah.
four block long thing and it goes in
It
and all
disappears.
four. Oh, yes.
Packing suitcases into the car to head to the airport to go overseas.
Yes.
Just choo, choo, choo. Oh, little carry-ons
Dads
down
are
the
good
side.
at that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mel from Cheltenham, talk to us. What's better than doing the deed?
Skydiving.
Oh. I would argue with that. I've done it once and it was not a good scene.
I had to do it for radio. And so you crap your pants, you land.
Well, see,
And then they check
shitting
the
yourself
tapes.
isn't better than doing the deed.
And it didn't record, so I had to go up again.
You kidding?
Nah.
No.
That's horrendous. The jolt that you get when the parachute opens, though,
I
around the nethers.
I did quite
is
like that, though.
You what?
Well, it said, I'm safe. I'd rather the jolt than not have the jolt. You know what I mean?
It's quite tight.
It is quite taut.
Toit.
Taut.
I told you, never, ever, ever be seen in a harness, Clint. We've
When
discussed
doing the deed or skydiving?
this. Only when doing the deed.
Right. Oh, okay. Hello, Bruce.
Good morning.
Hello, Bruce. What's better than having a throwdown?
I reckon a good session of acupuncture.
Oh, you're like
I
Clint.
agree.
Oh, there you
20
go.
minutes sleep on the table, beautiful, and fully relaxed.
And you
What?
wake up with such relief.
Hey, Brucey boy,
Yep.
what area of the body do you get pricked?
Across the neck, lower back, legs,
Mm.
full relax.
Well, you get the full service.
They're my areas too.
Really? Jeez.
I often get them in my feet. Yeah, in your feet, because there's all different. That's not for muscle pain. It's for like immunity and things. And it's good. Hey, I would also argue that a foot massage is better.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, you haven't got the right person rubbing your
The
feet.
undercarriage of the foot is no. It's just
Oh,
too,
yes.
too tender.
Yeah.
Get your
too
knuckles
tender.
in there.
I'm going to buy you the pet egg.
Get
so
the
you can
what?
shave off the
Get your
Knuckles
knuckles
into the foot.
down the foot.
Oh, that makes you feel sick.
Heaven.
You're a
A
foot
good
fetish sort of person.
No, I'm not like Princess Fergie who likes her toes being sucked. No, I'm not. But a good foot massage is excellent. Don't you just go to those places? Oh, you got kids. You're too busy. Sometimes I got nothing to do. And I'll
I
go
don't
to
like
one of
my
those-
feet being touched.
One of those spas and go, just give me 20
Remember
minutes
when
on
I was
the
in
feet.
Thailand and the
yeah.
lady massaged my feet and I kicked her in the head accidentally and she fell off the massage table?
Yeah, that wasn't a good scene.
No, but that was on her because I circled the feet.
Exactly.
You know, when they give you that funny little clipboard and they
Yeah.
say, is there any area you don't like?
But that was the area that she thought you liked. So she went straight
She
there.
found it the hard way. Hello, John.
Good morning, guys.
Johnny, what's better than doing the deed?
I race my dirt bike, so the adrenaline that I get from that, being that close to about 20 other riders is pretty good for me. My wife would disagree, though. She'd say first coffee in the morning.
Oh, you're not doing it right then.
A latte's better
Apparently
than
not.
having a throwdown. Wow.
Although my Paul would argue a Saturday on the couch watching horse racing on his own without me around is much better than doing the
really.
deed. Yeah, loves it. You guys just going to leave me
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, loves it.
At least he can punt on the other. All right.
Something about saddles and harnesses in
Yeah,
your
I've
life.
noticed there's definitely a theme over there. Got a farrier coming around to fix those shoes. No one keen to jump a Jetstar flight head to Bali this morning?
Oh, God, what about that woman? You'd be filthy if she was on your plane.
Mate,
just
unbelievable. I've got some audio from inside that flight.
Little ears be warned. The language is revolting.
Take a listen to this.
You're going to try and understand what the going on before you have a comment. You do not understand any of this. Do not. Keep your mouth shut. Shut mouth.
The footage that's emerged on social, at one point the pilot had to come out and try and restrain her as well.
Yeah. Do we know why she was going so troppo? What she was so mad about?
No.
That's how bad we looked at the news
she's
guy.
No, I know.
She's just in a mood.
That's crazy. Tell you what, like
In a
if I had
mood.
my kids on that flight, flying with kids brings you so much anxiety anyway. And then, you've got to turn around and just plus everyone on board would be scared seeing someone bloody yelling. And
Surely, that's the no-fly list.
No fly list.
That's the no-fly list.
She looked agitated,
10 years.
didn't she?
Yeah, 10 years,
You can't
no fly
be
list.
spitting on...
She spat?
She spat on passengers.
That's
Like,
disgusting.
come on.
But
Yeah.
also just
Off your trot.
come on, love.
And I felt for whoever
Settle
was
down.
travelling with her because it looked like in the footage they were trying to settle
So
it down.
embarrassed.
And
I was on a flight once where a guy got arrested, except he took all his clothes off. He was just in his undies. And he just kept taking items of his clothes off and wandering around the cabin. And
what's wrong with that?
We
on
were
him.
flying to
Good
LA,
on him.
and
Whatever
it was
makes
one
you
of,
comfortable.
it was one of those
Yeah.
2-story planes, and they kept putting it. So at that point, we didn't know what was going on. They kept putting the seatbelt sign on. There was no turbulence.
Yeah.
because they kept losing him because the plane was half empty. So he
You
just kept,
can't lose him.
well, he just kept going and sitting in different seats. So they'd put the seatbelt sign on, and then they'd walk around and find him, be like, "Hey, mate, you just got to calm down." Seatbelt sign would come off. Half an hour later, they'd lose him again. He'd move.
I feel like
seats.
you were just telling me the plot of that Jodie Foster movie where she lost her kid on the plane. Remember that, Clint?
Yeah.
See that?
No, what movie did she lose?
Jodie What was the flick called?
Snakes on a Plane.
No,
Not that one.
Was it Con Air again?
No, it wasn't. I watched that with the kids the other
The
day.
only plane movie I know.
Keep your eyes out around Melbourne as well. A lot of the Formula One drivers are in town.
And on Raya. Some
do
of
you
them
mean?
are popping up on Raya, the dating app.
really?
Yes, I've heard.
What, Lewis Hamilton trying to throw the leg over and
Well,
win the
yeah,
race?
he was on it, I think, a couple of years ago. People found him on Raya, but I've heard a few of the drivers are on there.
What about the head guy that runs a Formula One? Is he on Raya? Or because I've heard he likes to.
No. You're thinking of Jerry Halliwell's husband.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Horner. What's his
Christian
name?
Horner.
Christian
Yeah,
Horner.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's Red Bull.
What about a couple of years ago at the Australian Open in January? One of my mates matched with Venus Williams.
That's right.
Are you serious?
Didn't he stup her?
I think he did stupid.
Did he?
Yeah, she's only human. Good on her.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did she win that year?
No.
She was too busy
well, that's on
shopping.
your mate.
She's out of the first round.
That's on your mate. He kept her up
Yeah,
all night.
no, I've heard the drivers are hot property during the
Really?
GP.
There you go. There you go. Today's the day. Sign up
And
to
now
Raya.
they're all celebrities, everyone in the team, right? Because like Christian Horner and Toto and all those, like since Drive to Survive, everyone in the team.
Yeah, I
has
know,
their
but
own
no one
profile.
wants to be stoop in the bloody pit
Stooping.
crew.
Stooping, yeah, they do.
Am I doing it wrong?
Stooping.
Stup.
Stoop. Stoop in the pit crew. You want to be stoop in the driver.
Well, you
Yeah.
do, but if you can't get to
you
the driver, they might.
settle for the one that changes the tyres.
Yeah.
Oh, some hot
fine.
European Ferrari
Yeah.
mechanic.
It'd be very quick though. Hey, very special event going down in a particular suburb here in Melbourne. I know you two get very excited about this when it
I
happens.
noticed
once a
it
year.
yesterday as I was driving to work. I got to work and I said to our executive producer, Brody, it's hard rubbish in South Yarra and Toorak.
South Yarra and Toorak, the one area where hard rubbish still looks like you're shopping at David Jones.
And as I was driving to work, I was like, there is some hectic stuff on the streets. And at 5:30 in the morning, people were going through it.
Scavengers.
5:30. What's
Well,
up?
I was trying 5:15.
Mate, I remember Mum and Dad doing a garage sale when I was younger, and we had the weirdos rocking up at 4 a.m.
Oh,
ready to go.
yeah. It's so annoying.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're at 5:15, people going through the hard rubbish in South Yarra.
And what are they chucking out in South Yarra? Like last year's collection
Well,
of
I'm
Louis
not
Vuitton?
sure. I was
or-
driving to work, and by the time I got home, it was cleaned up.
Yeah,
So it
right.
got collected yesterday. But producer
Well,
Brody.
You know who did some collecting? That's right. The thumb is in the house. Good morning.
Hello, guys. How you going?
I'm good. You got the family wagon out yesterday and you went shopping?
I did. I drove to Lawrence Street and I went up through it and started collecting everything from hard rubbish. Let me get my trolley.
Is it illegal to do that?
You'd probably be able to get a Range Rover in the studio.
So what is happening on the main street? Oh
He's
my!
actually got a trolley.
Is it a shopping trolley?
It's a shopping trolley. He has.
I don't think that's hard rubbish. That just belongs to Coles.
No.
My lord.
He's got some large
Oh,
items
that's
that he's picked up
nice.
roadside.
Oh my gosh!
Hang on.
Talk us through it.
So, item number 1, I've got a full roll of carpet.
That's a rug. No, that's not a carpet. That's got a hem on the side.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
a rug.
In South Yarra, that could be Persian.
Hang on.
Like, that could be fully...
Oh, no, that's from Carpet Cool.
No, you don't know that. What would that be worth, Lozzie?
Oh.
Watch the Persian rug.
That's nice.
Yeah, I might take that.
Clint, you've just moved into a new apartment.
No, it's a house, actually.
A house. Sorry, it's upgraded.
No list.
It says home built, whatever that means. So that maybe that's a
It's a
brand.
nice colour,
Question.
actually.
Corners have
Question.
been
Question.
Like a
hemmed,
cream?
so it's definitely a rug.
Have we
rug.
unrolled the rug, or is there potentially a little...
Body.
Who knows, inside the rug?
No,
yeah.
don't do it in the studio.
Okay, yeah. No.
You sit
All right.
outside.
Okay, what else?
The next item, I had a copy from Blockbuster called The End. So it was on one night release, but clearly just
DVD.
never
Yeah.
came back. DVD, yeah.
A
an
one-night release.
Overnighter,
Did
that'd
you
be
get a
worth it.
DVD player by any chance?
Are there any a stool, a bar stool?
Got like a retro stool.
I'll give that
It's
a
a
go.
bit dirty.
Go and sit on it.
Yeah, I'll...
Oh my gosh! If you fall through this, I will. Imagine if it's got a wonky leg and down he goes. Doesn't it weird you out though? Like, whose butt's been sitting on that for the last 10 years?
Oh, don't tell me that. What else you got?
I got a small tradesman esky full of cutlery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Firstly, that looks like you're holding an organ transplant.
I don't know about the cutlery.
What do you mean? It could be like Versace.
No, it's
South
not.
Yarra.
Do they do
That's-
cutlery?
But also, that's been like
It's
that's
stainless
all
steel
clean.
made in China. So I think we
It's
can
gone
rule
through the
out.
dishwasher.
Oh,
It's
no.
a that's a proper esky though. Eskies are expensive.
Does look like he's transporting a heart in the esky.
And finally?
What do you got there?
And a full unopened container of goldfish granules.
Oh, fish food.
Fish food.
That's rogue.
Yeah.
So
No
I mean,
sign of the fish.
other
you
than
consider
the
your
cut,
trip a success?
Yeah, I shouldn't have spent an hour going through all the stuff on Lawrence Street, to be honest. But
What did you guys get when you did this last year?
What didn't we
we
get?
got a painting. Remember,
We got
were
a
like, this could
painting.
be worth a lot.
Yeah.
We got a painting.
We got
Mona
some
Lisa
crutches.
style.
We
like-
got some crutches.
That's right. You got the crutches.
Oh, yeah, the crutches were good.
Yeah. But
There was all kinds of like when
Yeah.
I drove past yesterday, there were full like not dishwashers, washing machines and dryers and couches.
Here's my issue with hard rubbish. When people come around and go through your hard rubbish, it is their responsibility to put the pile back together.
yeah,
I hate it. Looks like bloody a pack of wolves have gone through it and it's just sprawled all the shit on the front lawn. Does my head in. Good to see you guys are with me. Breaking news, Lauren.
Oh my gosh!
What's happened?
Well, is anyone else gone down the rabbit
I'm
hole? Of
besotted.
where on earth is Princess Kate?
Has she been spotted?
Well, there was a story yesterday.
Is that her?
There was a story yesterday that she had been spotted at a market or something, but there were no photos and no images. And I'm like, as if the person who saw Princess Kate didn't whip out the iPhone, given that she's not been spotted since Christmas or something. And now there's vision of her and Prince William.
And they look
Apparently.
happy. They're out shopping in Windsor.
Are they though?
Is that staged?
No.
Well, yeah, I'd
I'm
say-
watching it now.
I'd say so.
Do you think like
She looks like she's done a Pilates class.
do you
She's
think
her
that's
skins.
not do you think that's not real shopping in there?
I don't know. There's
Oh.
something weird going on.
There is something.
What's happened?
Is it true the
What's
kids?
happened?
Is it true the
That's-
kids haven't gone to school this year since Christmas?
That's exactly spot on.
Really?
So not only has she had the surgery and the abdominal surgery,
Yeah.
she also has
sent the
taken the
kids.
kids are hanging with her, and the kids.
Oh,
haven't
well,
gone to
she
school.
obviously
There's- so
didn't do
there's some
homeschooling
rumours-
during lockdown.
There's some rumours that he's had a little fling with some other woman, and she's pregnant.
Oh God, you really gone down the road. Oh, bloody
There's
hell.
another rumour.
Yeah, go. I love these
that
rumours.
what's the other one that
Has
she
he
got?
been
Well, her
playing
surgery.
up? He's been playing up as well, hasn't he?
Well, no, as if he would have time.
Mate.
He's watched every second of the day. He's the
You
future
sound
king.
like two old bats down at the coffee club at Southland having a good old gas bag about the Royals.
Jason, get on TikTok. I watched like an hour of videos about conspiracy theories the other day. I'm
I
sure
can't. I've got a life. I'm
What about
so
the
sorry.
Russians last night announcing the fact that King Charles was dead?
I know.
Who did that?
The Russians.
The Russians.
What do you mean?
Oh, they just decided to go with it.
Oh, those crazy Russians. Right, here's the go. This weekend it is happening. Formula One, Rolex Australian Grand Prix sold out. We have a 4-day pass up for grabs.
It's such a fun event.
Yeah.
So excited.
Weather's looking not bad. Not bad for the weekend.
Well, not hot, but dry.
Yeah.
Which is what you want.
Sunday
because
okay? Race day?
I think 21 and dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those wet Grand Prix are terribly dangerous.
We're experienced, Lauren.
21 and dry.
Lauren and I drove
Yeah.
in the Celebrity Grand Prix, of course.
That's right.
many
Didn't you
years
roll
ago.
a car?
He did. He hit Rachel Finch and she landed on her roof.
Yes.
She was
But it was
fine.
wet that day, that's why.
She did?
I don't think it was
It
wet.
was
I think you
wet.
just lost control in the corner.
It was wet.
Was it?
Yes, not
They
enough
still,
grip on the Mazda
I don't
3s.
think our brake pads worked either. I think there was an issue with these spec'd up cars they gave us.
Sounds legit. All right, here's the go. Whoever takes out this contest tomorrow, we do the final. The best race car sound that you can make with your mouth will win your way to the Formula
does it
One
have to
Grand
be with
Prix.
your mouth?
No, good call. Can be
You
a
could
different
make
part
it
of the
with
body.
any orifice.
Yesterday, Ben took it out. Take a listen.
It sounded like a dog.
Okay, so he's
You know
into the
why?
final. He is into the final.
And you know what impressed me about him? He did many cars going past, not just
Oh, yeah.
one
Good
drive
point.
by.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Lisa and Rosanna. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How you going?
Good.
are
You want to
good.
go to the Grand Prix?
100%. I'll do anything to get there.
Okay, let's take us there now. Have a crack, Lisa.
Okay, we go.
Is that the first corner, Lisa, that you took us to there?
Sounded like a monster truck
You might
rally.
need to go to Lubmobile.
Jesus. Lisa, are you okay?
Maybe the supercars.
I liked
that
it.
was the supercars,
That
man.
had a lot of gusto on it.
Wow.
David from Melton.
Good morning, guys.
What do you
G'day.
think of Lisa's effort just then?
Oh, I swear, if I lose to her,
All right, David, here we go. Give it a crack.
all right. Max, B1, Max.
Oh, P1 Max. He's being
Race control.
Yes,
Not
talking
bad.
to Max
That's
Verstappen.
not bad.
P1.
Not like,
That means you. Do you know what that means? P1.
no,
That means
like
you,
number one, number two?
yeah, you've overtaken, so now you're in position one.
Oh, I thought
Because sometimes they overtake and they don't know if there's other people in front of them or if they're at the front.
right.
So he's put a little
Have a listen to
Oh,
Good
no,
from here.
jeez.
I love the Formula One.
God. All right.
I think that's what it means anyway.
13, 24, 10. Let's go to Sarah now. Morning, Sarah.
Hi.
All right, here we go. I would say,
Who's winning? Because I thought
dare I say,
Lisa's gusto was pretty good.
David's the one to beat today.
Okay.
Yeah, David's in pole position.
All right, now
Boo.
this is to get a spot in the car off grand final tomorrow and win a 4-day pass to the Formula One. Go for it.
Box, Max. Box.
Oh, Box Max. that's when you go into the pit.
That
was
that
strong.
Was really good.
You know why? Because
Really
she
good.
changed gears, and
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
going into like turn 13, I reckon, then coming into the pits.
Do we?
Sarah, was that what was happening there?
Definitely.
I reckon Sarah will give it to her.
Sarah's got it. You got
Yep.
it, Sarah.
Sarah, you are through to the final tomorrow. All right?
Thank you.
No problem.
People are desperate for these tickets because it's sold out.
Can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually really like this game.
Me too, but I loved Lisa. I loved Lisa just because she was at the monster trucks. Maybe we'll get tickets to that one day and we'll give them to Lisa.
I think Lisa was in pain when she was doing hers. Can we do a welfare check on line one?
Hey guys, just before we started this job, we spoke about it last week. We both went on holidays. Clint didn't get one because he hates
Great
rest
holidays. Yep.
Yeah.
and works all the time.
Yes.
And if there's one thing that I love about a holiday is checking into a good hotel room. You know, just those beautiful fresh sheets, your little minibar if you want to
Depends what time you arrive. There's nothing worse than you get there at midday and they're like, sorry, your room's not ready yet.
Till 2.
Yeah. So
No,
it'll be
if
ready
I'm
at
there
2, but
early-
we need you out by 7.
And
But
anyone...
it's a bit lotto because sometimes you can check in from like midday.
I know.
And it's a great surprise.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're not ready till 3.
Just flick them an email the night before
You
and say,
reckon?
everyone
Long
that's
haul
ever
flight.
flown to LA from Melbourne, all the flights get in like 7 a.m. and you've got all day otherwise. So you got to like word them up and
Yeah.
say any chance I can get in a bit
Gotcha.
early. Anyway, stayed in this great hotel, and I love like checking out the facilities, the bathroom. The blackout blinds are a big deal. You want, especially if you're traveling somewhere where you might be a bit jet lagged, you want the room to be completely black when you go to sleep.
I pack a giant roll of gaffer tape.
What?
What do you mean?
So
Gaffer
like,
tape?
if we're traveling with the kids,
What for?
I'll seal the gap between the blinds and the window frame.
Yes, right. I don't do that
So it's all sealed, so you can get it completely black.
because you want it dark.
It does freak out the cleaners when they come in the next day, and it looks like
You've taken someone
I'm
hostage
Fritzl
in
and
there.
someone's locked up inside.
Yeah, and then Lou's got the gaffer tape across her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, it was just for the blackout blind. Anyway,
That wasn't gaffer.
anyway,
I think he was a bit more elaborate.
thankfully, the hotel I checked into had perfect blackout blinds, so I didn't need to take Jace's gaffer tape with
Right.
me, which is great. Perfect blackout blinds.
Yeah.
So we'd gone out, had like first night fever,
Yeah.
carried away, rolled into bed at God knows what time, but it didn't matter because it was blackout blinds. I had my own
Dark,
hotel room. Paul wasn't
Great.
there. I could wake up whatever time I wanted.
Heaven.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm like
living.
half comatose, sleeping.
Yep.
Next minute, this floodlight turns on in my room and the fire alarm's going.
Oh,
A floodlight?
Yes.
Like,
Flashing. So first, that started first, scared, woke me up. I was like, where am I? What time is it? What
Yeah.
is going on? Then the sirens start going, evacuate immediately. Do not
what
use
floor were you on?
7. Do not use the elevators.
I'd wait to be rescued.
Evacuate.
sprinklers?
I'm nude.
Sprinklers.
Nude
Oh,
in bed. So then I'm running around trying to find clothes. And the lights are all off and the blackout blinds are so dark that I've just got this
You
strobe
can't
light
find anything.
going off. And I'm like, where am I in a nightclub? Where am I? Have I fallen asleep on a couch somewhere? Heaven help me. So I'm nude. So I run around and I find my pajamas on the top of my bag, slip them on, my silky navy and white striped pajamas, run into the bathroom, turn the light on. I look in the mirror. I haven't taken any of my makeup off from the night before. And I'm like, why would I put my pajamas on to leave the hotel? I'm like, I can't go out like this. I can't go out like this. I've got smeared mascara. My hair's everywhere. I'm in my pajamas, and I was like, no, I got to get dressed properly.
Could be the
Well,
fireman
someone
could be
could
hot.
see you, yeah.
Fireman could be
Well,
hot.
you never know. You're lucky in the
Exactly.
big city, right?
Yeah, when you're getting carried over someone's shoulder, you want to know you're in a matching outfit.
So I find the lights, turn them on, get my jeans on, get a t-shirt on, no bra on. I run out to the hallway. I find my key. Thankfully, I took my
Right.
key.
Yep.
Run out to the hallway. People are running around trying to find how to get out.
I
Couldn't
thought you were
find
going
the
to say loved
stairwell.
ones. Yep.
Finally get to the stairwell to run down the stairs, and the fire alarm stops. Fire alarm stops. So it's obviously a false alarm. And I'm
Did they
like,
come on with the whole, like, the intercom? At ease, everybody.
please
Was there
go
an
back
alarm?
to bed?
Yeah.
No, we all just looked at each other and we were like, is it going to start again? Is it going to start? No. Okay. Thankfully,
went
I
back-
took my key, back to bed. Take all my clothes off,
Oh, we're getting
completely
nude again.
nude,
Jesus.
climb into bed, lights off, blackout blinds down, pitch black dark.
Gaffer tape.
Finally, gaffer tape on windows, back in the sheets, ready to go back to sleep. Floodlight turns on again. Again. And I'm nude again. And I was just like,
I'm staying here.
Nah,
I was like,
forget
I
it.
will burn in this building. I'm going down in flames. I looked out the window where people were congregating in the driveway.
yep.
And I was like,
Joke's on you,
Yeah.
suckers.
really?
It is
Really?
getting hot in here.
What's that smell?
You know, one thing Clint and I both love,
Oh.
and we love live texting during it, is maths. Did you watch last night?
I watched. You watched, Jace?
You know how I've been watching Married at First Sight? Through Gogglebox.
Yeah, because last night I
They
said,
just
are you
compress
watching
it all.
maths?
They
Bits.
compress it, and it's great.
Well, I don't know if this bit popped up on Gogglebox yet because last night was home visits.
Home
So
visits
the
are my
couples who are
favourite.
still together, they go and stay in each other's homes, which is sometimes a complete debacle because people have a idea of what their partner's house might look like or their apartment, and then they get there and they're like,
It's a
oh
peek
my.
behind the curtain.
You learn so much more about someone being in their bedroom.
When I came round to Clint's house.
Oh, don't.
No.
Don't.
Did you learn
Were
a
you
lot by being in his
surprised?
bedroom?
Were you surprised? It was a coastal theme, remember?
Oh, yeah, you did go
I was like,
coastal
I've never
thing.
seen Kane furniture look so good.
Am I on the Gold Coast?
But don't you
It's so
think-
nice staying at the SeaWorld Resort.
But don't you think Clint's house sums him up perfectly?
Yeah, but if anything, it actually made me go, maybe you are mature.
I understand you.
What
Yes.
about the clothes rack in the corner?
No, there was still that too,
That hasn't been taken
Yeah.
down since you moved out of home.
Yeah.
Anyway, so last night they did home visits. And Jono and Lauren went to Lauren's house in Perth. So he's walked into her apartment and she's introduced him to something in the apartment which gave him the ick.
There's a man in my life that's like really important. Like he's been with me for a really long time and he's actually in my bed right now.
Who's this?
Big Ted. You maybe shake his hand? No, look him in the eyes when you shake his hand.
Sorry, Big Ted.
That is a hard no from me.
She had a teddy bear on her bed.
I'm sorry, adults with stuffed toys? See ya.
No
Would that
excuses.
give you-
Absolutely
None at all.
None.
If you picked up a girl in the club and then you went back to her house
there's
and
no-
she introduced you to her
You
teddy
can't
bear.
be having stuffed toys as an adult.
No.
Well, then Lucinda.
Sorry, I'll just move Teddy Ruxpin over so we can have a lay down and go for it.
Don't do it,
Maybe
Chase,
Teddy
don't do
Ruxpin
it.
can stay.
Didn't he talk?
Yeah, he talked. He had a cassette in his back. Yeah. It used to freak me out if the batteries were low.
It was a bit like that last night. She made him shake Teddy Bear's hand. And then Lucinda went to Timothy's apartment, which was all kinds of wrong. Like
There was
I
crap
could
everywhere,
smell it
wasn't
through
there?
the TV, right? But he had one thing on the balcony that really surprised Lucinda.
Amazing. I didn't even know blow-up spas existed.
Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong with an inflatable hot tub.
On the balcony in the apartment.
I would
Jace-
check the engineering because they hold a lot of water.
So Jace has an inflatable spa.
I used to.
And you gave your wife
Staff.
staff.
Yeah. Well, I
from
dropped a beer in it.
not cleaning it.
But
Apparently.
That
So-
saved us during lockdown.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, lockdown, there were no rules though, but we're out of lockdown. So that gave her the ick. And it made me think about once when I dated this boy for a very long time, actually. And he had this statue next to the bed, like an ornament of these two bodies, like entwined. It was like it looked like a man and
Sensual.
woman in an embrace.
Did you get
and
it from Bali?
I hated it. And I was like, can we just get rid of that? Like, I hate it. And he was like, no, I like it. Kept it
Sounds
next to
very
the bed.
Greek.
And like 6 months in, I was like, where did you get it? And he told me his ex-girlfriend had given it to him.
Oh, no.
That's
you
gotta
can't be
go.
doing
No.
that.
And he still had it next to the bed. I picked it up by the ear and put it in the bin.
Did you? It's gone
It
forever.
gave me gone forever. It gave me the instant ick. I was like, that cannot be in our house.
Hang on. Narc, one of our producers, she went home. You were dating a bloke. What was...
In a
it was-
situationship, Yuri.
Yeah, I was in a situationship with a guy who had his doona cover had like a surfer on it.
No. And if you picked someone up and went back to their house and they had footy colours on their bed, I got my Richmond doona. I'd be like, no.
Where do you sit on someone that's got clapper lights?
No, and a lava lamp. Hard no.
I don't mind the clapper lights.
Clapper's great.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
strong.
Are we doing this?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go.
13 24 10 is our number, Melbourne. I want to know, what does your partner have that gives you the ick? Or it could be an ex-partner.
Right.
Did it run you out of town? Something in their apartment, something next to their bed, a surfer doona cover.
I saw a coffee table on Instagram the other day, and the drawer is a refrigerator drawer. So you can open the coffee table drawer, and it's like a little bar fridge, and you can take another beer out. Would that give you the ick?
In their bedroom?
No, that like it was in the lounge room.
Oh, no, lounge room's
That's
okay.
not bad.
If it was in the
Convenient.
bedside table
Yeah.
and you had a
Bedside table.
Thanks,
roll over.
Adele.
That was amazing. Want a Powerade? 13 24 10 is our number. Lauren wants to know this morning.
Have you picked someone up or someone picked you up, you've gone back to their apartment and something in it has given you the ick? Clint.
Where do you sit on a guitar?
Oh,
In the
hot,
corner of the bedroom.
hot if he can play it. Ick if it's just there for decoration.
What about wall mounted?
However, a man sitting on his bed playing the guitar and singing to you is
Shirtless.
kind of gross. That's gross.
What about if it was John Mayer?
Hot. Oh, yeah.
Your body is a wonderland.
Oh, sing it, John.
I can't play. I've never played it before in my life.
Oh, why do you have it?
Don't know.
Okay, shame. That's good.
Lauren on 13 24 10. What was in the bloke's apartment? Oh, sorry. There you go. Go
Started
again.
dating.
Sorry, go again, Dale.
When we first started dating, he had a bunk bed.
Oh, yes. Hang on. Was it one of those where it's a double down the bottom and a single at top, or like the full?
No, it's a double down the bottom and a single at the top.
Oh, my God. Did he have like a printed quilt cover too with his footy team on it or
Wow.
something? Sexy.
Lauren.
I don't know. He made a special trip and apparently cleaned up her room, so I'm hoping there wasn't a printed.
The big question is, did it turn you off though, or did you still?
Yeah.
I did think twice, but we've been together for 3 years.
Oh!
And my follow-up question,
Top or bottom? Don't answer that. 13, 24, 10. What gave you the ick at someone's house?
George from Brunswick. Georgie, sorry, talk to us. Your ex-boyfriend had something.
Yeah, look, he had a lot of pop vinyls in his room.
What's a pop vinyl?
thousands.
Like records, like vinyl.
No. You know those like little plastic like dolls?
Oh,
things
those
that you get from,
collectible
like-
dolls.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
No.
Thousands of like little collectible. No, they had. I think they were like all characters.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could get
yeah.
characters.
Yeah, you can get like celebrities or like.
Yeah, you know, like they look like bobbleheads.
You
kind
still
of.
with him?
Yeah. No.
No, okay, right. Yeah, go.
Thousands of them in his room.
Let's go to Tanya
Oof.
Cranbourne. Your ex-partner had something.
It wasn't a partner, it was just a bloke that I was trying to date, but he had a spit bucket.
Oh, what, sorry?
A spit bucket. Like a bucket next to his bed that he would absolutely spit into, and I immediately walked out.
What,
How
was he on-
often was he spitting?
Was he on chewing tobacco? What's the...
He
like
was
a camel.
chewing tobacco.
He was?
Yeah,
In
disgusting.
bed?
How
So
big?
he chewed tobacco. Oh, it wasn't. It was like this little itty bitty tiny little bucket, so no one would see it. But I saw it, and I was like, "Well, what is that?"
Oh, you don't want to bump that in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Imagine tipping that over.
A spit bucket. That's instant dumping. I'm with Tanya. I would have turned around and walked out. Never looked back. Left him in the dust.
What's wrong with me?
That's disgusting.
I thought I was bad.
Surely you'd put your...
With my clothes dryer in the corner of the lounge room.
No, you're a dreamboat compared to spit bucket boy. Surely you'd put the spit bucket under the bed if you were planning on picking up so no one knew about it.
Let's rename this 13, 24, 10. Have you dated someone who's cooked?
That's disgusting. Nick from Clyde, good morning. Was it you?
Good morning, guys. How you going?
We're good, Nicky. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you very much, guys. Good to have you back on the air.
Thank you, mate.
Just quickly, so it's actually me. I had something on my bed. To this day, I still have it. When I met my wife, she walked in for the first time, and there was a Qantas Airbus Boeing 747 stuffed teddy on my bed.
I mean,
Oh my God, is this Nick the aerosexual?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Welcome to Nova.
now look, Nick has been Nick's been a long time listener of our show, and
Loves a plane.
loves the plane.
Oh, hey,
So
Nick,
much. See,
you
I would-
must be so excited for the Grand Prix because the planes do the flyover.
Yes, I am. Actually, I'm going with my brother-in-law just for that. So I'm
Not watching the cars. It's not watching the cars.
He's going to be the only one in the crowd just looking up the whole day.
All right, time to go.
Oh, yeah, no, the stuffed toy is not acceptable. on
No,
a
see,
bed.
I would imagine Nick would be in like, those giant racing car beds, but his would be a plane.
Yes.
And then when they stay over, he goes, "Welcome aboard."
Nick's the one with the simulator, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nick bought a
He's got
simulator.
the secret simulator his wife doesn't know about.
Yeah. Okay, Gemma from St Kilda East.
So I was dating this guy, and I went back to his house, and I went to pick up a T-shirt and saw something moving on the ground, and he had pet rats, and they were just loose running around.
No, he doesn't have pet rats. He's just got
Rats. Lauren had rats. Remember
I
last
didn't.
year?
I had
she had
one.
the
Not one.
infestation. Yeah.
She had 2 or 3.
I had one little mouse, and I moved
No,
house.
it was a rat
I
the
moved
size of a cat.
house. Pet rats or a reptile. Or if I went into someone's house and they had a snake in a tank. Oh, see ya. Imagine going into someone's bedroom and having a snake in a tank.
We've got a lizard.
Yeah, you're a reptile guy.
Yeah.
Not a
That's why
reptile.
if your
Look
wife,
at you.
if your wife ever leaves you, you'll die lonely.
I will. No,
'Cause
I'll
you've
die
got-
with the lizard.
You got a lizard in the tank. What's its name again?
Rex.
Rex.
Sick him, Rex.
Just Jason Rex.
Let's recreate that ad. All right, let's go to Julia in Mill Park.
Hey guys, welcome back on air. Good to have you.
Thank you,
back.
Jules.
Julia.
Thank you.
So I was dating this guy, and we went back to his apartment, and there was an A1 photo of his mum, just a portrait photo above his bed. He was still alive.
No.
And it felt like she was just watching us doing the deed the whole time.
No, you can't have a poster
Sorry,
of mum in your
hang
room.
on. A painting or a photo, like
Yeah.
one of those exclusive
Was it a
photography
mural?
packages?
Photo,
That's a photo.
like a portrait photo.
Glamour
taken-
photography.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a hard no.
Exclusive photography.
Yeah, no.
No, you don't have that in your room.
Well, depending the position, you'd be looking at Mum. Like, you don't
Well,
want
no,
that.
she said it was over the bed looking at her.
Oh, so like Mum was
Mum
on
was
top.
watching.
Right, yeah.
Jason Lauren's $5,000 question.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely easy to play. You can do it for 500, you can do it for 50, or you can do it for 5K. Let's play.
All right. Now, it's a brand new game to us. We've got Tash from Langwarren on the phone. Tash, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, Tash, we're going to talk you through the rules. It is called Jason Lauren's $5,000 question. We have a hard question for $5,000, a medium question for $500, and an easy question for $50. What are you
Sounds
thinking?
good. I'm going to go the medium for $500.
$500.
She's going the medium.
All right.
$500.
Okay, now there will be a countdown after I ask the question. Do you want to hear it so it doesn't throw you?
Sure.
Okay, so Lauren will ask the question, and then you will hear this.
3, 2, 1.
So you've got to give us the answer before that.
Sounds good.
She's confident. Here we go.
All right, Tash.
Good luck.
From Langwarren for $500.
Okay.
What is the periodic element for lead?
3, 2, 1.
No, sorry, I don't know.
Half of the office
No
knew this one
idea.
when we asked around. Do you
Yes.
remember the periodic table, Clint? We wrote a song about it at
Hydrogen,
school.
oxygen,
Hydrogen,
lithium.
helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, oxygen.
Yeah, I do remember that song.
Okay, lead
Thanks
is...
anyway.
I haven't answered the question yet. Lead is PB.
Is it?
That is, yes. That is
I mean,
the
that's,
element for lead.
That goes down on the
Periodic.
useless things you learn at school list.
I
remember that.
know.
Like, seriously.
Remember that other song too? All beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese,
pickles,
tomato.
onions, sesame seeds, bun.
Yeah.
Hey!
If only that was the $500 question.
Oh, that might be it tomorrow.
PB was the answer.
Would you know any of them? Oxygen?
H2O.
No, that's water.
What are you for?
Oxygen is just the O. And it's a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, isn't it? Which is H2 and O.
I was
which
thinking
makes
of my
water.
favourite TV show.
What's your favourite TV show? H2O?
Just add H2O or something. Yeah.
What TV show's called H2O?
Is that a kid's show?
Yeah, you haven't lived, Loz. You haven't lived.
I've never heard of it.
Rite of Passage is going to someone's 21st and the old corkboard photo wall gets drawn out. Everyone gets to laugh and make
Probably a
fun
slideshow these days.
of...
isn't it?
Yeah. I gather it'd be the old PowerPoint presentation.
Of all the embarrassing photos.
Yeah.
Like your parents post of you like nude running around when
Exactly.
you were a kid when you weren't
Exactly.
supposed to be.
The scary thing is it's gone from the old corkboard or PowerPoint presentation to online these days, and this stat really threw me. According to the E-Safety Commissioner, by the age of 5, children may have up to 1,000 photos of themselves online, posted by family or friends. Now, obviously that can impact on a child's image and privacy, and they can get embarrassed, but then also there's the safety risks as well. Of creeps online tracking kids down. It just got me thinking because I was like, I've posted photos of my boys online. I am sort of conscious not to do it too much, but I've had to ask certain family members before, like when they visit, they'll just come and visit, take a stack of photos and then put it on their Facebook page. And I get that it's just their
Because if you post
friends.
it, I mean, you're on public though, and you are in the public, but some parents would post pictures of their kids on their own personal page and it's on private, right?
It
for
can
any of their
easily get
friends.
hacked and ripped off.
I had this exact dilemma the other day. Not so much a dilemma, but I thought I'd be polite and ask the question to my sister Casey. There's a beautiful photo. Here it is of little Leo.
I saw that.
My nephew with
So cute.
Christian Petrarca, right?
Lauren wouldn't have noticed your nephew in the photo because Track's shirtless.
Yeah, he
but,
is actually.
Yeah, if you-
He does look good in that photo.
yeah, but see, there is a child next to. Yeah, that's Leo.
Cute photo.
Yeah.
Cute.
But-
well, Track's given his jumper to Leo by the looks
I
of things.
thought,
innocent.
Do I need to ask permission? So I did, and Casey was like, "Yeah, of course, chuck it up." But a lot of people wouldn't think
but
about that.
Exactly.
Can I ask, as someone with no kids, and generally, I don't really post photos of my friends' kids unless we're all somewhere and they've
Yep.
posted it at first and I've reposted it, or
Yeah.
my little niece who's like 10 weeks old currently, so not a big deal, and their parent, I know they're fine with it. But what is the risk with posting pictures of your kids?
Well, got an expert for you, Susan McLean from Cyber Safety Solutions. She's a former Victorian police officer and cyber security expert. Susan, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much for having me, guys. Good morning.
Can you answer Lauren's question? What is the danger here?
There are a myriad of dangers, and again, it doesn't have to be sinister, but we have to consider this. There is the digital reputation. As you said, by the time a child is 5, they have an extensive digital footprint.
Yeah.
We have the fact that metadata in photos can often be read. That will give me the time, the date, and the precise location of the photo being taken.
What?
And photos that are cute to you are very attractive to other people. And these are, of course, pedophiles and predators.
But
so
can
there's
those
things
people
we have to consider.
Can those people track where that photo's taken and
Yes.
from posting online?
The metadata.
Yes, from the metadata in the photo. So you can avoid that by making sure location services are turned off to your camera.
Oh.
God, I wouldn't even think to do that. I go into the settings on my iPhone and I feel like I'm my 80-year-old dad trying to work
Well,
out.
you've still got your torch on right now.
Oh, damn it.
Dad.
Okay. And I guess the other issue, Susan, is that photo or that image is there forever.
It is there forever. And I was listening to you talking about, my friends have private pages, they're just posting there. But think about this way. Cyberspace is a public place, not a private space, first and foremost. So everything you post, you have lost control of. And yes, you would like to think that in a private account with your small number of close personal friends that you can trust, they won't take that photo and use it, but you have no guarantee, and it's simply a hope.
Yeah.
But Susan, in all honesty, people are proud of their kids. They want to show their kids off.
Oh, the other day,
they want to say, Felix is in his basketball grand final, and here he is with his medal. Right?
And I want to post a photo of the
sharing
team.
Stuff.
And then my wife was like, hang on, you can't do that.
No, don't do the team.
So is there a way for people to still do that and be proud of the things that they want to show off about their kids while keeping their kids safe?
Of course. So you want to take the photo. So the taking of the photo is not the problem. It's what you're doing with the photo that we have to consider. So it may be that if you want to send this photo to grandparents, for example, you would send it directly to them rather than posting it in a public place.
Yeah,
you should never post photos of other people's children.
I get that.
Trying to get Granddad a Signal or WhatsApp account.
That's scary, isn't it?
Because
Because everyone's doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Everyone is doing it.
I can tell you now at our place, we've started to become very conscious of it. A, from a safety point of view, but B, for the kids, as they get older. And their friends, they're going to start getting social
so when
accounts.
they become the Prime Minister, that photo doesn't come back to bite them.
I'm more, parole pics. But yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want all their friends and everyone getting social accounts in their teens and then going back going, hey, here you are nude eating a birthday cake.
It's just a great shame, isn't it?
That's what I reckon too, Cliff.
You just want to share these happy images of your kids doing great things, and you can't.
But what are we supposed to do? Go down to the Kodak shop and get them printed?
No, you do what Susan's suggesting. Take the photo still, so you've got the memory, but just send it direct to family and friends.
And post limited amounts.
And Susan, are there some safe ways of doing that? Because I believe, friends of mine who have had kids and they've got these apps which share kids' photos with just their family and the albums and things. Is that safe?
Yes, well, there's no such thing as safe online. There's only safer than what it could have been.
Right.
So, yes. So some of those direct sharing photo apps are a safer way of sharing content rather than putting it on a social media platform. All hackable, of course, if you've got the, Harry the hacker there. It's a chance, less likely, because offenders that want to collect these photos are nothing if not lazy. So they want ease of access, things like that. But there's a difference between, a photo of your child you're proud of. And I've watched, there's influencers, I hate that term, out there, and they post every waking moment of their child's life online. Toilet training, tantrum.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you are setting your child up for failure because digital reputation in the future, well, it is now. People are checking what you've done online before they give you the opportunity.
Oh, yeah, but no one's not getting a job because they weren't good at toilet training.
No, but it's but when do you stop? That's the issue.
And how do you keep your child safe? It's a salient warning this morning.
Scary.
Yeah. Susan, we really appreciate
Thanks,
your time this
Susan.
morning. Thank you very much. Our number is 132410. I would love to check the temperature of Melbourne on this one. Do you post photos of your kids on social?
Or don't you?
Yeah.
Have you never posted a picture of your kid anywhere on the internet?
And does that scare you? Does it worry you?
I've had to tell the mother-in-law, can you rein it in?
Really?
But she's only
visiting?
doing
Have you just said, can you rein it in from turning up at our house?
Oh,
and coming
nothing
over?
to do with photos. No. But like for a grandparent, it killed me having to say that because you can see she's really proud seeing her grandkids and stuff. But like she'll take photos around the house of the grandkids, and then it's like, oh, okay, look in the background. There's that landmark in our suburbs, and now you know where exactly we live and stuff like that.
Just ask the question.
Do you need a visit? Oh no. Should we post?
Do you think I should tell my parents just to stop posting pictures of my brother and I as well because they embarrass us regularly?
13 24 10. Where do you sit on this one, Melbourne? Do you or do you not post photos of your kids on social? We are asking on 13 24 10. Do you post or do you not post photos of your kids on social?
You post photos of your kids, but you've become more conscious of
We're
it.
very mindful of it now, but it's according to the E-Safety Commissioner, by the age of 5, children may have up to 1,000 photos of themselves online. Digital what did the expert refer to it as?
Reproduction?
Reputation.
Oh.
Digital reputation. Oh my gosh, none of us can
See, there you
speak
go.
this morning. Digital reputation. So it could come back to bite you. Like, thank goodness there was no social media when I was a teenager.
Oh, mate.
Oof.
Like I can say I used to look like Zac Efron. You got to believe me.
No one believes that.
Okay. All right.
No one.
Let's go to Lisa on 13 24 10. G'day, Lisa. What's the go with you and your kids?
Hi, how you going?
We're good.
I agree with that lady, definitely. I think I've probably posted, my daughter's almost 6, and I've probably posted her maybe 5 times in her life.
Yeah, right.
I don't like putting her online, and any time that friends of mine post my daughter, I call them and tell them to take it down straight away.
Is that an awkward conversation, Lisa, or do they take it pretty well?
They take it pretty well. There is one person who does it a bit, and she's pretty used to it, me messaging her or calling her.
Yeah, right.
And I remember one time in one of the pictures, I had a girlfriend's daughter in the background, and before I even pressed send, I messaged and called her and I said, hey, do you think that this is, can I put this photo up? And she said, yes, that's fine.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful about other people's kids. But I also think that sometimes when people post pictures and your kids might be in it or in the background, generally people don't mean to do it maliciously.
No.
So most people, if you got the call to say,
they're
could you
just
take
sharing their
that down,
excitement,
you would do it straight away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even realise that it could have been an issue.
But you see a lot of celebrity couples have changed now as well, like Hamish and Zoe Foster-Blake never post photos of the kids, like where you can see their face. They'll go on
emojis over
they'll go
them
on
or-
family adventures, and you might see
The
a
back of their
photo from
heads.
from behind,
Jacinta
or the old
and,
emoji, or
Jacinta and Buddy Franklin are the same. They never post pics of their kids.
yeah, used to, but then obviously changed.
But also I see a lot of people who do post pictures of their kids, they put like pictures over the other kids in the background's faces because you can't let kids be recognisable from other families.
You don't want it to look like a police shot with the mosaics over the kids' faces.
No.
do you? Taylor and Tarneet, you got a bit of a hack, have you? What do you do?
I do. So, first of all, so glad to hear you guys back on the air.
Thank
Miss
you,
guys
mate.
so much. But no, so I share my daughter's milestone photos onto like my Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
They're completely private. No one sees them except family because I've got interstate.
Yep.
But what I do have is it's an album called the Family Album. It's an app.
Oh.
And you can add like all of the family members in. They get a link and only they can see it.
Yeah, I've heard
And
about this.
So then I'll post every single daily photo I take of my daughter on there so that I can share all of her moments with all of my family.
Oh, God, I'll be turning that notification off.
No, but that's the thing. It is hard. If you live
Taylor's posted a
interstate,
new photo.
if you live interstate from your family and you want them to feel like they're a part of those milestone moments
Yeah.
in day-to-day growing up. So we did have a cybersecurity expert on before, Susan McLean, who was saying that is safer, but
It's
there's
safer,
still
but
no
it's-
safe
yeah.
way on the internet.
I mean, jokes aside, Taylor, until we go back to the old way of going down to Kodak, like you said.
But even then, who knows who the Kodak person
But
is
then you're
that's
sort of
taking
asking
your
yourself,
photos?
this app called Family Album, it's still a third party.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know, like,
100%.
where's that data going?
I'd
Is
rather
nothing safe.
Like, what are so many questions.
we have to get one of those dark labs in our houses and develop the photos ourselves.
dark
You know,
room.
where they're hanging on the string in the water.
Yeah, and they all come out red and black. I did photography at school. I still remember the smell of that room.
Actually, you know what?
Bad things happened in there.
Let's go back to a good old slide night. You get the family round.
Good, strong.
This is a photo.
I love a slide night.
This is Taylor eating a Wheat Bix. This is Taylor passing a Wheat Bix. Oh, no one's left. Everyone's gone.
Amy in Bond Beach. Now, I believe you're a prolific poster of your children.
Hi, guys. I'm so glad that you're back.
Thank you,
It's
Amy.
nice to be back.
Yeah, I am, sadly. But let me explain first. So my husband and I emigrated from the UK 9 years ago.
Right.
And we have a 3-year-old little girl.
Yep.
And she is, obviously, I blur out anything to do with, like, her body, or if we're swimming, I'll put a big image over her body so that no one can see anything that they shouldn't. But I post her a lot, and everybody back home kind of feels like they know her a little bit.
See, I get it.
We went through the same thing when we were living in New Zealand for a few years. It was like that was our link for our kids and the family.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard.
Correct. And if I don't post for a few days for whatever reason, I get people messaging me saying, where are the photos of her? So it's really,
But Amy,
two sides.
I know, and it's sad that this is the world that we live in, that you can't do that.
but what about rather than a social media platform, like go something like a WhatsApp?
Just so many people, Jay.
I'll talk yourself up. How many people you got following the kids?
Not like that. And I
Bloody
mean, I've got a very, very weird family that don't really get on.
I
So
know.
all of them to be in one WhatsApp group would not end well.
That's not a weird family, by the way.
No, that's just
That's
a
pretty
family.
normal.
That is a family.
Anyway, it is food for thought, though, because I think there would have been people that have heard this and it just
Yeah.
makes you think twice. And sometimes I post photos and my kids' friends are in the background, haven't even thought about it.
And it sucks because whether it's a milestone for your kids or you just think it's a really cute, funny, happy moment, you've got to think, how are they going to feel about it when they see it online in 10 years' time? You know what I mean? Because once it's out there, it's gone. You're not getting it back.
No coming back.
No. Hey, it's just gone 28 to 9.
How are you feeling today?
Not
Jay
great.
said something stupid. Really,
He
really
tends to do it a
silly
bit,
stuff.
Lauren.
Yeah. And coming up next, you guys are going to put that outlandish statement I made to the test.
Basically like a PE lesson.
It does require us leaving the studio, so we are going to be live on the Nova balcony on the other side of this, putting my stupid fat mouth to the test. Well, good morning. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason, Lauren, Clint here from the newsroom as well. However,
you silly man.
We are not in the studio.
We've had a change of scenery. Chase said something really, really dumb yesterday, which, I mean, it's not an uncommon occurrence. We had a caller yesterday that called up and told us how their child was terrible at skipping. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Then Jace decided to go on and on and on about his childhood skill, which was, Jace?
I made this outlandish comment yesterday. Take a listen. You know the long rope when there's two people involved?
I know the one.
I'm
What,
pretty
are-
good at
It's
that.
like called the egg beater, isn't it?
Yeah, the egg beater.
Are you good at jumping or spinning the rope?
No, the jumping.
As if.
So, yeah.
He's good at jumping. He would have been good at jump rope for Hart back in the day. He said he was good at skipping. Which is a ridiculous thing for an adult to be good at.
Okay,
but
now-
not only did you say you were good at skipping,
Yeah.
you said-
Silly. You're a silly, silly man. Why do you say such things?
yeah, look, and you said you were good at, what was it called? The egg beater.
Well,
Okay, now-
double Dutch, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, he called it the egg beater.
Couple of things. It's been quite some time since I've skipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just watched you do a demo and I would agree with that.
You got some flash shoes
I've just
on
done a
for it,
quick little practice.
He did 3 jumps before and he's out of breath. He's
I've
got
got
a
an
stitch.
idea. I've got an expert in. I've called one of my mates. He's a Melbourne boy. He's also an Olympic bronze medal winning boxer. Harry Garside, ladies and gentlemen. Harry, welcome to Nova.
It's on. Thank you for having me here.
Good morning.
Because skipping is a big component in boxing training, isn't it?
It is, but definitely not double Dutch. We don't do that in boxing.
But Harry, can I just say how lucky Jace is that yesterday he didn't say, you know what I'm really good at? Boxing. Because he would have been in real strife right now.
Hey,
I don't want no problems.
Just quickly, Harry, welcome back to Melbourne. You're basing yourself out of Sydney at the moment. You're back for the Grand Prix because you're an ambassador for.
Ralph Lauren Fragrances, absolutely stoked to be down here. I grew up in Melbourne my whole life and haven't mentioned the Formula One, so big thanks to Ralph Lauren
Thought
Fragrance.
you smelt delicious
He
when you
smells
walked
great,
in.
doesn't he?
Thank you.
Didn't want
Maybe,
to say it.
maybe Ralph might want to sign me up as well after they see my skipping form.
What tips have you got for the big boy here?
To be honest, just move your feet nice and fast. As simple as that. Very, very simple.
So yesterday he said he was good at the crisscross. He said he was good at the double skip. But the big one he said he was good at was double Dutch, which is where you have 2 long ropes.
I don't think I've done that since primary school. Have you done that since primary school?
To be honest, no, I haven't. Oh my God, you walk around holding a skipping rope.
It's
Okay.
BYO skipping rope.
So let's
He's
start
also
with the
got a shiner
basics.
as well. Look at how hard he's been training for the Olympics, Jace.
I mean, it was
black
only
eye.
bronze. Calm down. I'm joking.
Ooh, friendly fire.
He might smell nice, but he doesn't punch nice.
I think after we do the skipping, we should give them a little bat Marie.
Oh, no, there's no time. We're running late. Mel's got to get on.
So, Harry, you've got the single skipping rope. Jace, why don't you give us a demo, and Harry might be able to commentate.
Good idea, Lauren.
So he's pulled out the.
Here we go,
would you
Harry.
call that? Would you call that
Harry
a speed
does.
rope?
Harry does.
Speed ropes.
He's
Absolute
good at
speed rope.
commentary, Harry.
Okay, Harry.
Let's go,
No,
Jace.
you're a bit
Pressure's
close
on,
to the
mate.
edge.
Pressure's on, yeah.
Oh my
great,
God.
great start. Knees are nice and high.
He looks like a frog.
Good workout.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
nice,
4, 5.
nice.
Oh, no, he got 4
Loving
down.
the focus in the eyes. It's the focus
got-
in the eyes for me.
He got 4 down and whipped himself in the head.
Harry, just out of curiosity, with a normal
You out of
training
breath?
session,
Yeah, that's a normal training session.
how long would you train for on the rope?
Probably about 25 minutes on the rope.
Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah,
And how
yeah.
many times
Should we,
would
should
you
we give
hit?
him a quick hoon?
Oh, yeah.
have a quick hoon.
I'm not in the attire to skip, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Of course we are. Of course.
How many times could you jump in a row without getting that? Because you know what, I get that terrible whiplash when it hits you in the back of the calves, or when it hits you in the back of the head.
Yeah, growing up, my coach used to almost whip me on purpose. You know what I mean? You almost get used to it. So
That's cruel.
yeah, it is cruel, but it's how you learn.
So should we start whipping Jace with
Okay,
skipping
all right,
ropes?
okay.
I'm not making any suggestions, but yes.
Listen to Lauren, the gym junkie.
He is out of breath from doing his 5 skips. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a song, and
Yep.
then we're going to come back, and Jace is going to try double dutch, also known as the egg beater.
I'm going to go and stretch as well. Right across
stretch.
Melbourne. You,
That was the problem, was it, that you didn't stretch?
yes, yeah, the Weet-Bix is coming back up. Right across Melbourne.
Oh my
This
God.
is
He's out of
Nova
breath.
100.
He's out of breath
out of
already.
breath.
Okay, you like.
He's jumped 3 times.
The big boy is not jump fit. So
It is Jace and Lauren with you. We are live on the Nova 100 balcony.
now, if you've just tuned in, yesterday Jace said something ridiculous. He said that once upon a time he was brilliant at doing jump rope, and he said his specialty was in fact the egg beater. I
Slash
believe
double
he called
dutch.
it.
Yeah.
Clint has called in an expert.
Yeah, Harry Garside joins us. He's here for the F1 as an ambassador for Ralph Lauren Fragrances, and he's also heading to Paris, by the way, to
And I'm-
try and win gold for us.
I'm standing downwind from Harry out on the balcony, and he smells delicious. Those fragrances.
So you do a lot of skipping, Harry, in the gym?
We do a lot as boxers, which is amazing. So I'm excited to see what you're made of, Jace.
All right,
not
you ready?
much. Can I give you the hot tip, Harry?
Made of 2 cans of Coke, no sugar, and some Weet-Bix this morning. That's
he-
Breakfast of champions.
He ain't built like a boxer, Harry.
Oh, I don't know. He looks like Homer Simpson.
Okay, do you want another shiner, Harry?
All right.
Run.
So, Harry,
Here he goes.
we've got the one long rope here. Now, we're going to start with one, even though he did say he was an expert at the egg beater, which is 2. Let's see
Let's set the scene. Here we go.
how many jumps he can do with one. What are you tipping, Harry?
I'm hoping for more than 5, but
I think that's wishful thinking.
advantageous.
Okay, oh, look at
Picking
him.
the moment to come in. He's in.
Oh,
1,
great start. 2, 3, 4.
Interesting technique.
5.
6.
Oh, let's go.
9.
10. Oh! Not bad.
Not bad, not
Can I
bad.
just say, you're not jumping with 2 feet. You're doing this step over little, what would you call that? Like river dance, Harry?
Yeah, river dance, absolutely.
Okay, we'll
it's
go
almost
again.
Irish. It was St. Pat's Day.
Okay,
He
now
looks
we're,
like a Clydesdale.
now we've got the girls getting ready to do the egg beater.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Pressure's on.
The egg beat is quite quick.
Okay,
I'll
there's
be
2
honest,
ropes.
Not since I was a fat little ranger in grade 6.
Not
have
much
I
has
taken-
changed.
Shut up, Lauren.
All right, Jace, how are you
Okay.
feeling about the egg beater? We've got 2
Not bad.
ropes going for those playing along in the car.
Okay. All right.
I think you know hope.
Diamonds are made under pressure.
You got it, Harry.
Not this one.
More of that stuff, Harry. I'm more of a cubic zirconia, but I'll take it. All right, here we go.
You commentate, Harry.
Eat or starve. He's about to jump in. He's a bit nervous. I can see the look in his eyes. 3. A bit of hesitation.
Any danger getting in there, mate?
Oh, there we go. Oh, no,
Not
and he
even
is
one.
No good.
Not even one.
I got in and then absolutely stuffed it. Story of my life. All right.
You didn't even get in. You ran straight into the rope. Okay,
he's
last
trying
chance.
again.
Last one.
But just don't take 15 minutes to get in there this time. Here we go. 1. Oh, no.
We'll give him one. We'll
No.
give him one.
Now what we're going to do is put you in the boxing ring against Harry.
Unfortunately, we are out of time, Harry. Oh, skipping ropes down.
Lesson learnt.
Can we all just listen to his puffing for a minute? He's holding his breath.
Hey, big day in Tassie yesterday, last night.
Huge.
The big reveal of the Tasmanian Devils. We have ourselves a brand new footy club, Clint.
We do, Jace. 40,000 foundation members already. The
That's
jumper's
awesome.
been revealed, the nickname, the
Well,
logo.
what's the nickname?
The Devils.
The Devils.
I thought that was the logo. Is that the nickname? Isn't that the mascot? Like Collingwood Magpies, the nickname is the Pies. I don't know why you guys are laughing at me.
Oh, we are, because you're a silly
No,
little
sorry. Collingwood is the team.
Yeah,
the Magpies is the mascot, and the Pies is the nickname.
Magpies
So Tasmania is the
nickname.
team.
Yeah, Magpies.
No, that's the mascot. Isn't the Pies the nickname? So the Tasmanian is the team, and then
Should
the
we just let
Devils
her
is
go?
the mascot.
Absolutely.
But
you know your
what's
mic's on.
missing? The song. But I've got a
It's
solution.
like the Melbourne Demons have the D's.
Okay, let it go.
There is no nickname yet, guys.
Clint has put pen to paper and, God forbid, picked up the karaoke mic and he has come up with the team song.
I feel like this is one of those days that, everyone's going to say, oh, the showers are coming, it's never going to turn up.
Nah, pack a poncho.
As a former
Yeah.
weather girl,
Yes.
I used to get it wrong all the time. Everyone, cancel your kids' birthday parties and move them inside. The rain is coming, and then it never comes.
Can't believe you still don't have that job.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's not your fault, though. That's the clipboard's fault.
It's the bomb's fault if it's wrong.
Can I ask you a question?
I just read what was written.
When
in
you were
front of
doing
me.
the weather on the
Yeah.
Today Show, would they write it for you?
They'd write just the temperatures, like the place and the temperature. I just got like a bomb report.
Yeah, right.
There was no script. And sometimes I read the wrong ones on the wrong day. One day I was doing it and Dickie Wilkins goes, all those temperatures you've just said don't match what's on the map, Loz. And I was like, it was like the 4th of April. And I said, oh, I've printed off the script from New Year's Day. Sorry, Dickie.
A bit warmer in April than we thought.
Wow.
Anyway.
I'm a professional.
A lot of excitement in Tassie last night.
He was going off in Devonport.
Absolutely.
Well, let's be honest. Tassie's been dying for some excitement.
I was watching Channel 9 News. Good old TJ, Tony Jones, was down there covering the launch of the Tassie Devils, and the locals were just fired up.
What about you, mate? You might actually be wearing that on the field of battle one day.
Oh, it'd be good. I don't reckon, though. I'm too old for that. It's a pretty cool experience, though.
It is. So how did you get picked to be the model here?
All right, I just got an email, and I suppose, we'll see.
I just got an email, and
He's
I'm in.
pumped.
I mean,
He's
they could
frothing.
have picked some football players that might potentially play for the Tassie Devils, no?
Well,
I think he just worked down the local
in
fish
3
and chip
years'
shop.
time, 2028, they're coming in. But they've got no song.
They've got a nickname.
They've got apparently a nickname.
No, they don't have a nickname yet. They've got a mascot, which is
Yeah,
the devil.
which is the nickname.
But you're
as
right,
well.
Clint.
Mm.
A
No,
song
it's
is
not a
important.
nickname.
Ask the Gold Coast Suns.
Oh, yeah.
Fight till we hold up the cup.
And
The giant.
Giants is good.
It's terrible.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town.
Sing it, Queen.
Where the
You don't know anymore.
tiny giants. There it is. It's great.
It's a shocker.
No. People argue that's the best song in the AFL.
No, Richmond Football Club.
There it is. So it's hard for the expansion clubs
Wait,
because...
can you play the Tigers? Richmond Football Club has by far, love
You're
them
really
or hate
testing
them,
him.
best one hands down.
Okay. But the expansion clubs, I mean, that's steeped in tradition, that theme song of Richmond's.
I like the
Yellow
start of
and
the
black.
Geelong ones.
Yes.
Yeah, the music's, you know what I mean? Like
very
after a
traditional.
win. Yeah, after a win, I can imagine the trumpets, you know.
We are
That's a
Yeah.
ripper.
Absolutely.
Look, I was entrusted with coming up with a concept for the Tasmania Devils.
Well,
right?
you weren't. You took it upon yourself.
You weren't asked to do anything.
Well, I channeled a little bit of Kylie Minogue, one of Melbourne's favourite music queens.
Now that's very camp for what I think is going to be tough as nails team.
You haven't heard the song yet. Just wait.
I know the song. There's one song with the devil in it, and I reckon I know what song it is, and it's so cute. What do you think?
Yes. See?
Wow.
Imagine running through the banner.
You know how I know the,
The
song?
smell of liniment.
Here we go.
Because I was entrusted to do backing vocals
Of course you were.
in the new theme song.
Oh, yeah, I love this. Enjoy it, Tassie.
We're the team from Tasmania, you know.
It's cold and wet all year. Not much to do here, no, no. But we love that footy raw. Don't get caught holding the ball.
Sing it, Deadwolves.
We can kick, we can mark. The fans will come and go.
Sing it.
'Cause it's true what they say. The Devils are ready to go.
Let's give it another one. Here we go.
Can't you see them out on the
pies
field?
will be lukewarm, you know. Our jumper's not so good. We've got Matty Richo on board. Now for Darcy Moore. Don't get caught holding the ball. Time to cheer, scream hooray. The waiting game is over now.
Wow.
'Cause it's true what they say. The Devils are ready to go.
Yes, they are.
We'll be here every day, waiting for that whistle to blow. Yes, it's true what they say.
Everyone,
the Devils are ready to go.
Wow. Look,
Can't you
it's-
see them in the club rooms with their arms wrapped around each other singing that?
Sing it,
It's
Kylie, come
no Gold Coast Suns. You got to fight.
No, it's way worse than that, and that's why I love it.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.